How y'all doing? Another headphones on. We got Gregg Fells with us tonight. How you doing, Greg?
Doing good.
Good, good. Now, you're a Azalea City expatriate. You've been up in Nashville. you know, always got to ask. I mean, especially coming from Mobile scene,
Right.
So, how would you compare Mobile scene to like Nashville scene?
High school and middle school.
Yeah. but I mean, like, what's it like? Being an up and comer, a new guy in town in Nashville.
I moved playing in downtown when I first moved there for a couple of months, and most of the tourists don't really know how to not reduce you to Darius Rucker every time they see you play.
That's horrible.
So, and then they're like always like, that's different. That's not what I was expecting. They go brown guy, beard, cowboy blues, downtown Nashville equals country music equals Darius Rucker. So
Man,
hard to undo that.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's mostly people visiting. Locals know better.
Yeah. So you got the new album out. Tell me about the title of it.
Man, Songs from a Rather Troubadour is the name of the record, and it's a catalog of moments in time of my life over a decade. So a lot of those songs are very familiar to this area. But they're just a combination of different points of my life and many public low points in my life, to include loss of a mother and a brother very close together. Those two things were a very integral part of the record. So and hence the name.
Yeah. So some of that said, I mean, what'd you learn about yourself? Whenever you do a self-study, you end up like it's all a bunch of hindsight and like epiphany. So what'd you learn about yourself?
Man, I learned that the only way through it is through it. I mean, there's no other way, and usually that involves you by yourself. And so nobody likes taking that kind of personal inventory because it's never a really pleasant thing to do. No. But, I had to descend to that place to literally write my way out of it.
Absolutely. So what brings you back to Mobile?
Man, I felt it in the air. It was a season that was coming to a close in Nashville after 5 years, and it was just, time to have a literal change of scenery. And I missed the water, and I needed some fresh air to clear my head and start writing again.
And you couldn't have picked a better time to come down here and write. That was gonna be. I mean, what was like coming back to Mobile? Even now. I mean, you've got venues that like we want you to play the same amount of time, but since you're playing earlier,
right,
we're cutting your pay about $150.
Right. Yeah. I'm not dealing with that much. I'm not playing much anymore. I just not comfortable playing in venues right now, for obvious reasons, but I missed back to your earlier point. I missed the tornadoes with Nashville by 12 hours because people were texting me, blowing up my phone, asking me what was going on. So I missed that by 12 hours. Then when I moved back, I literally feel like I brought coronavirus with me because it happened the very same day I moved back to Mobile. Started seeing the first case of COVID in the early part of March, and that's when I moved here. So. Right in the middle of those two things, deadly tornadoes and global pandemic.
Yeah, 2020 is a hell of a year. Hell of a year. So, you and I were talking to the kitchen earlier. You were telling me about how this was released in June.
Yeah.
And, what's it been like having to, all bands these days, especially whenever you look at like digital streaming services and the 0.0000001 penny you make every time. I mean, it's turned into merch and gigs.
Right.
I mean, that's the only way you can make it.
Yeah.
So what's it been like kind of having to sit on this album and wait to start giving people that live taste?
That's definitely been hard. My debut was actually on my 40th birthday, so that was so I was really excited to release it, and then also excited to start celebrating it. But of course, it's just not an appropriate time or really a safe time to be trying to do that right now.
Absolutely.
So for me, it's really these songs are they're moments in time in my life that I'm comfortable with having them be their own things and not have to push them that hard given the situation that's going on right now. It's just,
yeah. So have you planned an official album release show yet?
Yes, we have a date for September 19th. at the People's Room. We're going to do it that evening at 2 shows, 7 at 10 o'clock, and that is available. It's on an Ends event on my page. You can find it on my Facebook page, and I'll post it here shortly. But it's going to be a 2-show day that Saturday, 19th.
Well, headphones on. We got Gregg Fells tonight. He's playing all new music. Y'all stick around.
Live from St. Mary's Infant Asylum, it's Headphones On. Presented by All This Entertainment. And now damn it, I messed it up again. We interrupt this advertisement to blow your mind with Stephen Gentani.
Woo, 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 woo. Yes. Welcome to Headphones On. Live streaming from beautiful Midtown Mobile in the Old Dolphin Way Historic District from St. Mary's Infant Asylum. Devil on the door, fairies in the window across the street from the Monkey Bars. Yeah, y'all know where it's at. Some of y'all do. But welcome to Headphones On. We got Gregg Fells tonight in the house. Yeah, what we got coming up? We got On the Porch, Scott Bottrell at 6 o'clock Sunday. We got the Royal Horses going to be on there, and that is not only is it a visually stimulating show, it's very sonically stimulating. It is. It's a good. The Royal Horses sound awesome, and if you're not familiar with them, you need to get familiar with them. So make sure you donate. We're on Patreon, Venmo, all kinds of stuff. PayPal, all that stuff. Give us your money. All this entertainment. And we're going up. Hey, we got buttons now. We got stickers. We're going to be passing them out. You're going to be seeing them around town. All that good stuff. And pick up one. And now that I finally got my Dell Vostro 1000 with Photoshop on it kicking, y'all are laughing out there. All the computer dweebs are laughing, but hey, it's the job done.
I'm laughing on the inside, Steve.
You should be.
You
weren't here earlier for the grand resurrection. It was like, it's alive. I live again kind of deal. You know, you missed it. You would have been proud because it's a dinosaur. It's a chunky old laptop.
Oh, yeah. I've worked on them before.
But
I've worked on them.
But yeah, it doesn't matter because it gets the job done. And because it's going to get the job done, we're going to have St. Mary's Infant Asylum T-shirts pretty soon. This should be pretty sweet. And thank you to Hen House Productions. Albert Robinson, Mike Perkins, the good people down there at Hen House Productions for keeping this house so beautiful, so visually stunning. It doesn't quite look like Dracula's apartment in like a bad 80s sitcom like it used to. And some of y'all have been doing this with us from the beginning, you know. And thank you to Strawberry Fields for this shirt. The most controversial shirt that I own. The most controversial shirt. It came from Colorado, people. So if you don't like it, take it up with the Coloradoans or whatever. So, yeah, it is. I don't care where I go. People like threaten to beat me up all the time.
Hey, man, sometimes the truth hurts.
Yeah. I won't say somebody, I had a friend of mine, they said, we need to redo that shirt, but nobody cares you're from, I'm not going to say what city it was. Not Chiola. Never Chiola. But, yeah, we got stickers and buttons. They're going to be around. So, I got to get in the kitchen. It's time for me it's nacho bar night, and I got to make the cheese. So I'm going to give it up to Mr. Gregg Fells. Y'all give it up. Headphones on. Woo!
Well, thank you very much for that warm introduction, sir. I appreciate that. This is called You've Been On My Mind. Excuse me, at a later time. Something's wrong. I can't get to you, and I can't get through. No, you won't come by, you won't answer calls. I hope you're doing well, but lately I can't tell. I'm tired of leaving you unanswered messages, unanswered messages. as you've been going through it. You know that I'm here for you. Let me be there for you. But all I hear is a hey, this isn't me. Sorry I couldn't answer. Leave me a message at the sound of the tone. 'Cause I've been going through some things. I've been letting my phone ring and I'll get back to you at a later time. Lately I've been thinking our love has changed. Won't you open up and just let me be your man now? You won't come by, you won't let me in. Won't you let me know? Just lay your feelings strong. Well, I've been waiting, hopelessly on you, baby. Hopelessly waiting on you to call. And word on the street is you've been going through it. You know that I'm here for you. Let me be there for you. But all I hear is, hey, this isn't me. I'm sorry I couldn't answer. Leave me a message at the sound of the tone. 'Cause I've been going through some things. I've been letting my phone ring and I'll get back to you. Yes, I will, darling. And I'll get back to you. Yes, I will, darling. And I'll get back to you. At a later time. Thank you. Thank you so much. So happy to be with y'all this evening in your living rooms again and sharing music and sharing stories. This is called You've Been On My Mind. The smoke was burning my eyes in the bar on the corner that night. And I blamed my tears on the smoke, and I tried to drink you down, drink you away. The band was playing a song in the bar on the corner that night. And I blamed my tears on the band, and I tried to drink you down, drink you away. But you ain't going down so easy, no matter how hard I try. You've been on my mind. You ain't going down so easy, no matter how hard I try. You've been on my mind. Crowd was starting to thin in the bar, enveloped in silence. And I'm still staring through the smoke rising up from my cigarette. You ain't going down so easy, no matter how hard I try. You've been on my mind. You ain't Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, it sure does feel good to be back again in Mobile. It's been about 5 months. And just happy to be back here. I'm doing a little trip up to San Diego tomorrow, so looking forward to that. This is called Do You Want Me? You say you love me, baby. Say I'm on your mind. Know your thoughts of me, that I'm so fine. But do you really want me, baby? You say you love me, baby. The smell of my cologne. You love the kiss of my shoulders, yeah, and hold me in your arms. But do you really want me, baby? Or do you care for me like I care for you? If I rock your world like you say I do, it's a listen to the words that you are saying to me, 'cause I need to know, hey, do you want me, baby? You want me, baby? I used to drive by your house at night just to prove myself wrong. When there are 2 cars in the parking lot and your bedroom light is on, we'll be up making love all night, making love the whole day through. See, like I'm laid down, am I the only one loving you? Hey, do you really want me, baby? Yeah, baby, hey, baby. Do you care for me like I care for you? If I rock your world like you say I do, you should listen to the words that you are saying to me, 'cause I need to know, hey, do you want me, baby? You want me, baby? Do you want me? Do you want me? Do you want me? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. This next tune's called You Been On My Mind. Oh, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. This one's Timberlake Bay. You are falling into my side, a steady dull pain between my eyes. First you wanna stay, then you wanna leave. You can't seem to make up your mind. You're like a cloud in my sky. Well, everything was clear, but now it's raining all the time. First you block my sun, then you bring your hell. I need your storm to roll on by. Well, the Mississippi River must be swelling tonight, 'cause she can't contain the tears that you cry. So go on down to the river, won't you sail away, and I want you to cry on down to Timberlake, Timberlake, baby. I was a fool to fall so hard. You made me a jester, hell, a clown on a card. Well, listen good, honey, well, I am for real. This hand will be the last that you deal. Well, the Mississippi River must be howling at the moon, crying and anger for the things that you do. On down to the river, won't you sail away? I want you to cry on down to Timberlake, Timberlake. I want you to cry on down to Timberlake, Timberlake, babe. I want you to cry on down to Timberlake, Timberlake. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm free. Free, and I got no one hanging on my sleeve. Close my eyes at night and go straight to sleep. Hey, baby, I'm fine. See, I get along alright. Well, I got friends and I got whiskey on the rocks. You try to take me down, you try to suck the horn right out of me. You hit me flying on the one-way train to hell. You try to take me down, you're trying to suck the horn right on me. But now I see no friend. Yeah, yeah, now. Yeah, baby, I'm good. I ain't hanging on nobody, so I go out at night and go where I please. Hey, baby, I'm fine. See, I get along alright. Well, I got friends and I got whiskey on the rock. You try to take me down, yeah, you try to tempt me with your schemes. Well, baby, I'm not the man I used to be. You try to take me down, you're trying to suck the horn right out of me. But now I see Thank you. I'm free, man. Next on our road with Dale Draker Jr., one of my local hometown heroes, a great friend of mine, and also fantastic guitar player and songwriter. And I wrote this with Dale. It's called Giving It Up. Some of the more illustrated parts of the song, believe it or not, were written by Dale himself. So. Maybe so, or maybe not. I don't really think it matters. The walls are up, the lights are off. Nothing left for you to shout, but you still try to find your way inside me. Shoo-ba-dee-ba-dee, baby. Here we go yet again, looking at you eye to eye. Then you say you gotta go as soon as we both arrive. Why do you do these things to me? Baby. Well, giving it up is easy when you're giving up. And giving it up is easy when you've had enough. Ooh, I can't tell if I'm coming or leaving you for good. But giving it up ain't easy, when you're giving it up so good, so good. And here we go yet again. Ain't the way it always goes. I turn you down, you turn it up. You push me till I'm about to blow. And I hate how good you feel inside me. Baby. Well, giving it up is easy when you're giving up. And giving it up is easy when you've had enough. Ooh, I can't tell if I'm coming or leaving you for good. But giving it up ain't easy, you're giving it up so good, so good. Hey, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Go run, leave. Our hearts, they seem to swing on a hinge, caught in between longing and letting go. And I fumble for the words to convey what my heart feels but fails to say. Well, this cold wind blowing, your eyes have lost the light for me. Well, now rain confines us now in a house you want to leave. So go run, leave, 'cause that's what you do. You leave me here, you leave me lonely. So go run, leave, 'cause that's what you do. You leave me here, you leave me lonely. our hearts, they've changed like seasons do. You're lost in your winter, and I'm in my summer heat. I'll fumble through the agony of your silent gaze when our eyes meet. When this cold wind blowing, your eyes have lost their light for me. Well, the rain confines us now, and our house we won't leave. So go round deep, 'cause that's what you do. You leave me here, you leave me lonely. So go round deep, 'cause that's what you do. You leave me here, you leave me lonely. 'Cause that's what you do. You leave me lonely. That's what you do. You leave me lonely. So go, go run, run. 'Cause that's what you do. You leave me lonely. That's what you do. You leave me lonely. So go, go run, run. Thank you. Thank you so much. This next one I'll set up for you. So this is a fictitious story. I wrote it about a biracial couple in their 80s during the time of Katrina. And this couple decided that they were living in their home for 70 years. They're not going to go anywhere, so they decided to stay in the New Orleans area. And the story has an unfortunate outcome for these two who spent their whole life loving each other. So it's called New Orleans Apartment. I remember when the lights went out in your New Orleans apartment in the fall. We danced in the candlelight to the sound of the rain on the rooftop. And I remember, I won't soon forget, in your New Orleans apartment in the fall. Yeah, the wind began to howl and moan. We stayed when they said we should be long gone. In the rain, in the pouring rain, I kissed you in the pouring rain. I remember when the leaves were gone at your New Orleans apartment in the fall, where your coffee skin so entwined in mine, swaying under stormy teardrops. the pouring rain. I kissed you in the pouring rain. The water began to rise from the porch and above our knees. The candle flicked, and at once the night moved in like a midnight thief. And I pleaded with you, just don't let me go. And with the water now at our waist, I said we've been through rougher storms than this. We'll do whatever it takes. In the rain, in the pouring rain, I kissed you in the pouring rain. In the rain, in the pouring rain. Thank you.
Give it up for Gregg Fells. Get the new album. Support local music. Like, truly support local music. Like, buy something. Y'all buy a $10 bill you ain't never tried. Why don't you support local music? Anyway, we got On the Porch this weekend with Scott Bottrell. Special guest, the Royal Horses, and you don't want to miss it. If you know this band, you don't want to miss it. It was some fine sounding stuff. But next week, who we got? Make sure you add us on Instagram. We got Barstow Revival next week. Love them boys. Love that Americana roots rock they got going on. And we just recorded it On the Porch with Jay Megginson, so that's coming out soon. But, you know, somebody let Splendid out. Her ain't got no mama. Her ain't got no lips. Her ain't got no mama. Let her out. Hey, my girl. Hey, my girl. Yeah, my girl. But, hey, it's Nacho Bar night, so we going to get to it. See you next time on Headphones On.